Is there love you've had that stands out from the rest? What was it like? Oh, Joe, you know, like I've had big loves. I mean, like crazy loves, like just electric fire, crackle, explosion relationships where, I mean, like, so this isn't my greatest love. It's one of many of my greatest loves because I've had lots. I'm a lucky girl. So it's 1980. No, it's 19. Hang on, I've got to get the year. Let me get it. It's 1993. I'm in London and I've bought tickets to go to New Zealand in December. And this has got to be, I don't know, the beginning of the year. So let's say it's January 93. And I'm going to New Zealand in December 93. And I'm in London and I go into a telecom phone shop. And I'm in this telecom phone shop and I sit down and you have to go and you pull a ticket. So I pull the ticket and this 6'2" black Adonis is sitting 2 seats over. So that I'm here, there's somebody in the middle, and then he's over there. And I'm like, literally just like, fucking hell! Anyway, he's eating some chewing gum. So I whip out my chewing gum. So I had chewing gum that was from France. I don't know how I had French chewing gum. I had Hollywood chewing gum, but he had some chewing gum from fuck knows where, right? So I'm like, excuse me, can I swap chewing gums with you? Because in those days, that's what we did. We just talked to each other. And so he's like, yeah, sure. So he gives me one of his chewing gums and I have one of his chewing gums. We swap. And there's just like, in this moment of the chewing gum swap, it's like, I mean, if there is static electricity flying around, it is in this moment. So, he then, you got a ticket and they call your number and you go off to the thingamajiggy to do your business. He goes up and then I go up and I have to go to the dentist. And so I'm like, I want to keep talking to this guy. So I walk up to him while he's sitting at his thingamajiggy dealing with his telephone stuff. And I'm like, babe, how long are you going to be? And he looks at me like, is this really happening? Like, I don't even know your name, love. And he's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, you know, I've got the dentist. And he's like, oh yeah, okay. Should we, I'll meet you after the dentist. Where is it again? And I'm like, look, I'll meet you at the Pillars of John Lewis's. I'll be there at 5. And he was like, yeah, okay. And then he goes to grab me to give me a kiss goodbye like we're a couple that's together. And I was like, I'm in a hurry. Thinking, oh God, let me fucking stick my face on yours. Anyway, I rush off to the dentist. I'm in the dentist. Just get my fucking teeth done. I'm going on a date. Anyway, it's 5 o'clock and I still am in the dentist's. I'm just like, oh my God, just fucking rip my teeth out. I need to go and I need to meet the chewing gum man from the telecom shop. It's 5:15 and I'm like, oh my God, he's not going to be there. This is just, this is terrible. I'm going to have missed out. Anyway, I get out of the dentist, I'm running down the road and I get to the Pillars and I'm like, oh, fuck. He's not there. And with that, he walks out from behind one of the pillars and he's just laughing. And I'm just like, swoon. And he just grabs me and we have a kiss. And I'm like, fucking hell, that's a little bit saucy. So we're having this fucking kiss, and we finished that, and he goes, let's go for hot chocolate. I'm like, I've got a hot chocolate right there, thank you very much. He's like, my name's Chip. And I'm just like, swoon. So he then just literally takes my hand, and we walk to this cafe, and we sit and we talk until the cafe closes. He then walks me to the tube station. As we're walking away from each other, so he's walking off to his, because I don't know if you've been on the tube in London, but you go down underground, and he had to go left and I had to go right. So we both left at the same time. And we both, as we walked away, we both turned to look at each other. You know, that little double check look. We both looked at each other, and we both looked at each other at the same time. And it was just like, oh, I fucking swoon. And I moved in with him the following week. And then we were, oh, now I'm going to get sad. Oh no. Oh, I didn't expect that. Sorry. Oh. We were in a relationship for probably a year, because I was going to New Zealand. But then we remained in a friendship relationship for 30 years. And then in August of, not last year, the year before, he died just suddenly. And we'd been in touch with each other we didn't stop talking for 30 years non-stop. And we always talked about being married one day. And it was coming to my marriage was coming to an end. And we'd been talking just before my marriage broke up. And my husband knew that I was talking to him all this time, but Chip always said I was the love of his life. And he'd gone to London, and it was just before the pandemic. And I was going to go and just see him and say hi, because I had loved him all of these years. But then, of course, the pandemic hit and I couldn't go. And then we were in the middle of a conversation, and on WhatsApp, and he'd been taken to hospital because they found a lump in his chest. And it was very bad. We were texting, and then he died. And then I'm like texting, going every day for like 5 or 6 days, because none of his family contacted me to tell me that he died. And I found out that he died on his Facebook page. And then, of course, I couldn't go to the funeral because it was COVID times, and I was in New Zealand. And I was just really sad because, we were in the middle of a conversation. Our whole life was this massive conversation. Oh, I just do miss him. It's very sad. Just fucking put my makeup on and everything. Anyway, so that was my big love story that turned into a big crying mess. Sorry about that. I wasn't expecting that to go there. My therapy session for today. Anywho, life happens, and shit happens, and you just have to get on, don't you? So many lovely comments. Oh my God, I'm crying. You're crying. Oh, Jade, fuck, I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh God, everybody's crying. Fuck. Oh, that's made me laugh. What the fuck? Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh God. Oh dear. Oh, that's sad. Oh dear. Oh God. It's so funny looking at these comments. Oh dear.